wrapping up in the field and in post for 2015. So let's take a little look behind the scenes. Hi everyone, I'm Scott Davenport, and this is going to be the last episode of In the Field and in Post for 2015. To take a little time off at the end of the year, relax, rejuvenate, spend some time with the family, squeeze in some photos, I'm sure, over that time too. So I thought it'd be nice to wind down the year. First off, thanking everybody, everyone who's tuned in, everyone who's subscribed, you've sent comments, questions. It's been fantastic. It's been a great year, and I thank you very, very much for joining me, week after week. And I thought it would be cool to take a look at behind the scenes, just to share a little bit of what goes into making one of these videos. So first and foremost is a passion and a lot of heart. I do these because I enjoy them. I'm certainly it is work. It is a non-trivial amount of time. I'd say the average video takes about 2.5 to 3 hours to put together for what ends up being 10 minutes on screen. And that's not a complaint. That's just I'm sharing that with you. So you can, if you're thinking about doing your own videos, which would be great, by the way, go ahead and do that. There is some time commitment to it. As far as the gear is concerned, so I'm talking into a Nikon D7000. That was my old field camera, and I use it now in studio for video. In the field itself, actually, which is also doubling as my audio recorder, this is my iPhone. So this is what I'll take footage with out in the field most of the time, and this is where I'll record the audio for these broadcasts. And then everything else happens in the MacBook Pro. So the tool set that I use for processing the photos, Lightroom, On1, Photoshop. All the video footage gets put together in iMovie, so nothing special, nothing fancy. It's really kind of the standard Mac ecosystem. And I guess the last thing that goes into making these videos is a lot of mistakes. And when I process this image, I have to read my notes because I don't know exactly what I'm going to say. Wait for this plane to go by. I just don't know if I just said in post or not. Actually, I'm not going to do that. Let's do that again. Do it with my hands again. One more time. This, and we are. So just a few examples of how often I do fumble my speech, and I know that you can tell that these are not scripted videos, but when I completely get tongue-tied, I will edit that out because that's not enjoyable to listen to, is it? So that brings us to the end of In the Field and in Post for 2015. Thanks again very much for joining me throughout the year. And I am looking forward to 2016. There's some exciting things on the horizon for me photographically. I hope that photography is going to continue to be part of your 2016. New Year's resolutions. It's always a good time to double down. Make some type of choice or commitment to doing something with your photography for the new year. And I hope that I can be a small part of that. So until then, have a very wonderful holiday season wherever you are and whatever it is you celebrate, and I'll see you again in 2016. Bye.